enclosed spaces, commitment, heights, falling, the dark, failure, success. Hey everybody, Dr. Jones here with another weekly video message. And this week I want to talk to you about, that's right, fear. What are you afraid of? And those last two are pretty important. And you might even be wondering why I would mention those last two. I mean, you can understand fear of failure, right? We always talk about that, but I think pretty much everybody or most everybody is getting on board with the idea of not being afraid of failure, because failure is actually the only way to improve and get to success. But we know that, so that's not what I want to really talk about. What I really want to talk about is the fear of success. You see, all too often, we get in our own way. We get in our own way of succeeding and doing better for ourselves because actually, deep down, we're afraid of it. Now, maybe we're not afraid of the accolades of succeeding if you're talking about athletics or receiving some type of award for something, but the idea of how we get there and how that success changes us can be scary. I often see it when students are afraid of the next step after succeeding in high school and graduating. We sometimes see it as students are afraid of moving forward because succeeding means a different set of friends, a different group of friends. And now while I'm referencing students a lot, it isn't always students, it's everybody, because think about how succeeding at something changes you. With success comes added responsibility, added accountability, and an added sense of what you need to do to remain at that level personally. You see, we all have that inner voice inside of us that talks to us, that tells us whether we're comfortable or whether we're uncomfortable. And what we'd always like to be is comfortable. You see, it's two things opposed to each other. We want to be recognized as being successful. We want something that's better for ourselves and those that we love. But we also like to be comfortable. And you see, when we succeed, it changes us. It changes how we view people around us and how people around us view us. So sometimes it means a changed friend group. Sometimes it means a different set of people that you agree with, don't agree with, or want to be with. And that's awfully difficult with relationships and current situations we find ourselves in. So what I want to challenge you with stems from something my youngest son once told me. He said, "Dad, I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of what's in the dark. So I'm asking you, don't be afraid of what success brings to you. How about just go there and deal with it when you get there? Otherwise, why make the journey at all?" So think about it. What would you like to be successful at? What can you be successful at? Of course, it'll take hard work, but what would it look like to obtain that level of success for you personally? And then worry about all the other stuff afterwards. Don't fear it, otherwise you might never make the journey. Hey, thanks for listening. I appreciate you taking the time, and please, if you found any value in this whatsoever, do me a favor. Like it, share it, subscribe, and you can catch them as they come out. Remember to face your fears, because often, once you turn on the light, you find out that there was nothing to be afraid of in the dark after all. Remember, be purposeful, act with integrity, and continue to build your character. You have a great week.